Now, wow, things they happen for Naija. Oh. Are you kidding me? Guys, today's topic is hot. Eh? I have a guest today who I will be sharing very hot topic with. I didn't even know that this thing that they say, FOLK BOYZ, is real. Say Abuja FOLK BOYZ. Sorry for the F word, but that is what they are called. Say that they are boys that enter their car, they don't have houses, but they will manage and buy a beautiful car. Some of them even rent a beautiful car. Some of them actually work in a company where they are selling car. So they will take that car and lie to the owners that they are going to show it to people that want to buy, and they will dress well, you know, and target successful young girls that are doing well. Anyway, today the topic is hot like fire. Hey, we're talking about Abuja FOLK BOYZ. Guys, excuse my vernacular because today I'm going to use that word a lot because that is actually what is happening. There are guys in this Abuja who don't have jobs or any contract or any business, and they will carry one beautiful car, dress very clean, wear good perfume. I don't even know where they get the money for the perfume from anyway, but shall wear good perfume, and then they're just on the streets of Abuja trying to deceive girls. I go marry. Today I have a guest whom I'm going to discuss this topic with as it is hot. Anyway, welcome Peaches. I'm so happy to have you here today.
Thank you for having me. I love to be here.
Oh yeah, I like that. Thank you. That gladdens my heart. Peaches, let's dive into it. Nemo. Kalomo.
So my dear, anyway, this one is a very, very close friend of mine back in the days. Not present close friend because we kind of parted ways.
Okay. Was it the incident that caused it?
Really not. I can't lay hands on that one in particular, but that also created some
tension,
and wearing that clothes anymore because of it. So there was this. There was a time we set out for. It was a Christmas period. So I was like, let's go hang out. That day, that Christmas, that year, we didn't travel home.
Oh, okay.
So we spent it in Abuja. You know how Abuja is Christmas now, so we stayed together. And we're like, let's just go hang out in one of the parks. So when we got there, we just sat there and this guy just asked he acted like he's a boss, asked one of his boys to come to our table. It was just the both of us. So we're having our fish and now smell of eyes and all of that. So the guy just walked straight to her and said, my Oga wants to see you. Yay! Oga, she in her mind, I've made it in this life. Oga asked for me to come.
Again, sorry to cut you short, guys. That is actually red flag. When you believe you've made it because somebody came and said, Oga wants to see you. See, girls, we are also the problem of ourselves. Can't you even make money on your own? Why would you now feel that you've hammered because a rich guy, supposed rich guy, asked you out? That is a no-no. Anyway, my dear, continue.
My dear, so she was so excited, and the guy now was like, she now kind of asked me, should she go? Yeah, if I say don't go, it would be that like I'm blocking your destiny.
Absolutely.
I'm like, go. So she went there and she came back like, oh my God, that if I see this guy, that he looks exactly like Two-Face Dibia.
The musician.
Yeah. So really she has made it in life with that. So I'm like, wow, that's fantastic. And what does he want? That he wants a serious relationship, that when we're walking in, he sighted her. I'm like, you're always bouncing your ass, man. And I'm not joking.
Oh, that's how she works.
Once she walks in and she sees that guys are around, her moves just changes. Now we ladies, especially when you're hunting for a man, relationship, they get to 30, they're already pressured.
I did a video, guys. I'm gonna put the link here why I lied about my age, because I was already 30. I needed to lie because the mindset was, if you're 30 and single, you're old. So you needed to reduce your age so that you give yourself a second chance again to find a man. Problem. Red flag. Okay. Continue.
So fast forward, they exchanged numbers, and the next day we went to do our nails. So I was just doing my nails. I didn't even know that they've already exchanged numbers, but that was expected. So we're somewhere making our nails, and The next thing she said, someone is coming to see her. I'm like, who is this person? Oh, that two-faced brother. I'm like, is he really two-faced brother? He said, if I see this guy, that he's exactly like Two-Face. He's Two-Face younger brother.
Ah.
I said, is that
Two-Face.
why you're going after
Ndo.
him?
They've used your name. Ndo.
I'm like, is that why? She said, everybody wants to roll with it.
With the big boys. You're chilling with the big boys. Is there run ticket today? Is there run
So that's how she now, she just came upstairs. Hurriedly, they did her nails. Me, I was still doing my nails. I didn't know that we were already booking. Whereas this guy is a hungry guy. So, but because she's my friend, and you know, you look out for your friends, I got worried at some point because I'm like, I'm going to investigate this guy. Don't go into the relationship. But it was so fast. I kid you not. I'm not lying. They met like yesterday. Today we're going to do our nails. I noticed that she has already packed her bag. Like she packed a little bag.
For sleepover.
For sleepover.
Hey! Oh, can't see Jay.
I'm not joking. I'm not lying. Pure life story. So she already packed her bag, and I'm like, well, what's happening? We don't live together. So she went to her house, packed her things. You know, when girls want to do something,
they will hide.
So I didn't know they threw chats now. The guy was
sorry, dear. Another red flag. Anything you're doing and you need to lie to people around you about, pause for a second and think about it. Because somehow you know that what you're doing is wrong. Somehow your instinct, because the power of a woman is our intuition. Your intuition tells you stuff. Don't tell me you don't get those. Your intuition tells you stuff. But you know what? Because the culture and the society says you need to get married, you need to be in a relationship, you discard that intuition. That is your weapon. It's your weapon. You now need to lie to your girlfriend because she is the voice of reason, and you don't want to reason because of the pressure. Okay. Remember, 3 red flags we've recorded. Let's continue.
Absolutely. So then I kept doing my nails. She already finished her. She was like, someone is waiting downstairs for her. So I'm like, okay, so what's going to happen? She said she will come back. You know, they did hers and she left. I kept waiting for my friend. She wasn't forthcoming. So, but you know now, at some point you want the person to know where you're going to in case alarm blow for them.
So you have somebody, yeah, exactly.
So she now told me she was going to Guarimpa. That is that guy of yesterday, that
Two-Face's brother.
Two-Face's brother, that they are going to, he called her to meet him up somewhere in Guarimpa. I'm like, okay, when you get there, let me know, let me know the address.
My dear, please, I'm really anxious to hear the ending. So what happened? Did she lose money?
You know, after a while, she stopped talking to me concerning the guy stuff. I just noticed one day she came with one check. Whether 20-something million inside the check, the guy kept promising her a job with NFDC. That is his brother. I said I must investigate this Two-Face's brother. So I went ahead and started asking people that I know that know Two-Face. Long queue. They say Two-Face doesn't have a younger brother like that. Blah blah blah. Something like that. Apparently they are just from the same states, and they happen to look alike. Some features kind of connect. Do you know my sister? This was story. She slept over there. After a while, when the guy, maybe I don't know if he got money off her or kept borrowing and lying, contract is coming, he will come to the house, she will cook better food.
Forming wife.
One thing now, cook better food. So after a while, I noticed he was fighting her to get my contact.
He needed to dupe you too.
He was fighting her to get my contact. So I don't know how he stumbled into my contact from her. She told him that I'm her sister. Finally, he kept troubling me that let's meet. This same guy now told me that he doesn't like that is that girl my sister, blah blah blah. That he slept with her the same day that they came, blah blah blah. This one, that one. But because he noticed, you know why he asked for my number? She started telling him that that I'm a realtor, I have money, I have this. So he has reasoned in his head
that you're a bigger fish.
I'm a bigger fish.
Bigger fish to fry. Red flag number.
So
you know.
So the day I now granted him audience to meet with me. I told him let's meet at the same park that you met us the first time. When we got there, oh boy, me I get eye now. Yes, because I've had experience of a guy chopping my money. When I see them now, I know. You sometimes you have to have this experience.
Oh yes, to learn. Because if you don't have the experience, sometimes you might not learn. But you know what? You must not.
I was telling her, be careful, be careful. Oh no, Lord, she didn't hear. So me, with my own experience, I had to now say, let's meet there. When we now met there, I noticed that even to pay for a bottle of beer for himself, oh, because I don't take alcohol, he could not.
Una they hear?
That was when I dug out the truth that this guy is not even related to this two-faced guy. Guess what? One day I was in the bank. I will not mention the bank name. I was with a bank, one of the bank heads, managers. Story started. How that one girl that got heartbroken is now so excited that she's in a relationship, and this guy is worried. This bank manager was worried that you are too excited. Why are you falling over? You just got heartbroken by one boy in Abuja. Why jump at this one? He said this one is into contract, is into this, is into that. He's related to two-faced brother.
The same guy again.
I said, hold it there. I know this two-faced.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit.
I kid you not. Happened to be same guy. I told this guy, run. Be
for your
fast.
Life.
No, I told the bank
manager to tell the girl
to help this girl's life. Help this girl's life. This so, and he happens to know this my friend. I said, this my friend was the same
girl that he scammed.
I never followed up on the story again because after a while that my friend became an ex-friend.
No, because even when I relocated back to Germany to Abuja from Germany, everybody I met, even colleagues at work, they would tell me, "Ma, please be careful, oh, these Abuja boys, be careful." If I say, "Hey, I met somebody at the gym," or I met somebody while I was taking a walk, or I met somebody, in a restaurant, be careful about these Abuja boys. And I'm like, is it that bad? My dear, it is that bad though, because my colleague has been scammed. My friend I met in church, she has been scammed. Now you're telling your stories, and not just one, you have multiple. And I'm like, but why though? Like, Lagos boys are more. I mean, you could have some guys like that in Lagos, but Lagos guys are not like that.
I have my own personal experience that one was he just packed his bag in the hotel room where we were. Like, they don't even have, this same guy too doesn't have a house.
Oh Lord.
I found out that he was in a hotel. They moved from hotel to hotel. I kid you not.
So where did they now get money to pay for the hotel?
You, the lady, will be paying for the hotel. You know how many?
Okay, I think the video, we're ending it. We are what? You the girl.
Do you know how many I paid? I'm not talking of my friend.
But wait, waiting they do you will make you pay. Is it that thing?
It's not easy, my dear. Even me and the guy no do. I'm not kidding.
So how come you release your money?
You know, the matter is, you know, when you have this loving heart, it's not even, mine wasn't even desperation, to be honest. It was just loving heart. And you know me, I'm usually moved before in the past too by men that are intelligent and speak well.
Hypersexual.
And his own was on another level. Intelligence, but that does not convert to money.
Preach on.
That don't have the intelligence, my own has the ego.
Mm-hmm.
So that was just it, the intelligence and the fact that God fearing now added to it. You can't find, you can't sabi cook, you can't, you know.
You can't be God fearing. You be husband material. You be husband material. You know, so be any husband material. You know, go chop my money.
That was just my own issue. So I just kept, and you know, because we believe that the person has a future because he's full of ideas.
And another
it's
thing,
not all about.
Can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
Could it be that also one of the reasons you allowed this to happen to you is that you also needed love? You were successful, so it's not as if you're looking for somebody to change your life financially, but you needed a companion. Like everybody needs a companion.
His own case is very sensitive because I wasn't even getting the companionship. I wasn't even getting I love you. You know this thing that you have to force. Yes, as a virgin you want to force for kiss. And
oh wait, hold on. No, you can't just say that in passing. You were a virgin.
Sorry, yes.
Really?
I kid you not.
That's so good. That's so good. How many years ago was this?
This is 2015, 16.
So you were like a virgin about 6-7 years ago. Guys, I'm liking this. So we have women like this. That's good.
Yes, now.
That's
Do you know
good.
if I'm still one?
Okay, yeah, so I shouldn't have assumed. So are you still one?
That would be topic for another day. You know, they don't say things out here. So anyway, I didn't read about that story.
Yeah.
So it wasn't about the sex. It wasn't about the... In fact, I was told, oh, it's because of this virginity. The Lord told me.
Oh, Lord. The born again thing. So you are a born again Christian.
Yes.
And he now used that thing to...
Yes.
You see, my Christian believers, my sisters in the Lord, in the name of God, receive sense. Receive sense. All this brother in the Lord, that's how a family friend of mine had beautiful future ahead of her. Excellent future. But people will come to marry her, she will say, he's not a believer. That's how one horrible guy now felt that he needed a good wife. And because he wanted a good wife, he now started forming that he was also a believer and started coming to church. And that was how he got this family member of ours. And the guy was, because he's late now, God bless his soul, but was the worst monster of a husband anybody can ask of. But this family member of mine felt that that is the only way she could get a good husband. You know, see, church is like a hospital. Virtually everybody there is broken. So don't think that the only time you can find a good person is when you go to church. Hell no. We all are coming there to be fixed by Jesus. We are all broken. I am broken. So don't assume that when you come to church, anybody you see in church is a good brother or a good sister. No, that person has a reason he or she is there.
Exactly.
Shine your eyes. Don't just go to church and say, God, give me husband or wife. Go to church and say, God, give me wisdom, spirit of discernment. Let me discern. I think this topic will have a sequel. I think it's going to be a 2 week because
things to say, so we have to do it again.
Oh, are you kidding me?
My
yes.
personal experience.
We need to.
FOLKBOYZ.
Guys, I don't even know how to end this thing again, but let me manage to end. Guys, have you heard? Biko, be careful. I know the culture down here in Africa doesn't give us enough room to calm down and choose right. But you have to be intentional about who you end up with. Don't allow the pressure, the culture, the myth in the society push you and make you desperate. Pray, open your eyes, and choose. Anytime someone is telling you stories and you're not seeing actions, take that as a red flag. Whether or not he was being genuine, that is not your concern. You need actions to be convinced. Don't be in a hurry, young girls. Don't be desperate to be somebody's wife. See, there's something my sister used to say, that you marry today, your problem of yesterday is still with you. So don't think that when you marry today, you are now a new creature. You're still that person you were even before you met the husband. So take it easy. Find yourself, empower yourself, and find the right person. Till next time, hang in there. The very best is next. Remember to subscribe, share, like, comment. We'll see you next time. Love you. Ciao, ciao.